Check. Supplies? Check. Adorable faces? Check. Hello, Reimaginers. It's RJ and Chester again, and welcome back to another Kraft video with fun animal facts. Today, we're going to show you what to do with the other half of the paper plate that we cut in half last week. Oh boy, what are we going to make this into? Well, last time we made one half of the paper plate into a fun jellyfish. This week, we're going to turn it and make it into an armadillo. Oh, so cool! Wait, you don't have any Zazzle stuff that you're pushing this time, do you? There's nothing on you? No Zazzle design stuff on me today. Oh, good. But, that doesn't mean that you can't hop over to our Zazzle page, Continuous REM Sleep at Zazzle.com. All the fun designs we've mentioned in the past videos are still there. I'm still working on a fun new couple of mermaid designs that'll be up in hopefully the next couple of weeks or so. I actually got to go and get some more supplies in order to do that because the markers I normally use are running out of ink. But those will be coming up in the future and we'll advertise those on one of these videos as soon as they're ready to go. What is this blatant advertising? It's not blatant. I'm just trying to show that there's more that we do here other than me filming videos and putting up with you guys 24/7. Hey! And me, Bambi, I'm back to show you more animal facts during the craft. And Toffee's here too. Well, he's here physically. In spirit's another story. Alright, so let's quickly go through all the supplies that you'll need to make your very own armadillo. First off, once again, you're going to need a paper plate. You can have a whole one or a half one. Like I said, we're using the second half of the paper plate we cut in half last time. But you can start off with a whole paper plate, cut it in half, and you've got exactly what you'll need. Next, you'll also need a blank sheet of white paper. Doesn't matter what kind of paper it is. It can be printer paper, it can be stock paper, whatever paper you have as long as it's white, because we're going to use this to make the head, legs, and tail of our armadillo. Ooh. And you will also need, I got a whole bunch here. I recently went through my stock markers. Woo! So today I've got a variety of black Sharpies that we'll be using for lines. And I've got a pencil as well that we'll use to start drawing, and then we'll put the black on top to make it nice and dark. Why are there so many pink Sharpies? I don't know. And of course, you're gonna need something to color your armadillo. Last time we showed off the markers, but like I said, they're running out of ink and I wanted to save them for a little bit. So today I'm gonna be using all these lovely colored pencils that I've got in my monster bag here. Oh no, the monster's throwing up! Oh, he's got a stomach ache! Oh! And last, you will need some kind of glue or tape. I've got tape because all the glue sticks are at work and I totally forgot to get one for this. But glue stick will work just fine for this as well. You don't need fancy glue. I would not suggest pulling out a hot glue gun for this. It is totally not necessary. Just stick to some basic glue or tape of some form, some way to get everything onto the plate, whatever works, you know? It's just today we're using tape. This is going to be good. Okay, the first step. If you haven't already cut your paper plate in half, go ahead and do that. This top half is going to be the shell of our armadillo. We're actually going to pretend that the little creases along here are the bands of the armadillo. All armadillos have some kind of band. Wow, try saying all armadillos 5 times fast. All armadillos, all armadillos, all the armadillos. Wow, that is hard. I think I found a new tongue twister. And the next thing we're going to do is we'll want to make our head, legs, and tail for our armadillo. So we're going to go ahead and do a close-up so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. Hi! Do you love the close-up of my beautiful face? Okay, alright. We're showing them how to do this. Oh, right. So if you're not the best at drawing, then what you can also do is print off a picture of an armadillo on the internet, just like a basic black and white outline, and you can trace the head and legs and tail onto yours. But since we're a little bit more artistic here and you do want to try drawing your very own, I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing to do is start with the head. And we'll make a little circle for our head here. And that's kind of the base. And then from there, we want to pick which side is going to be the schnoz or the nose. And we'll bring that out into almost a round triangle shape there. And then from here, there's not much else to it. We're just going to add 2 ears and curve them up, make them kind of look like bunny ears. Armadillo ears aren't actually that big, so if you make them too long, then you can always cut them a little bit shorter. We're going to have one in the front and one in the back. So those are our ears. Have a little something for our eye here. There's his eye. And that's just a little highlight there. I'm planning on shading the whole thing black. And then I can do a little line for his nose here because they do have a cute nose. And also if you want to get fancier and add different square shapes for the scales of the armadillo, you can go ahead and do that too. Oh, and there's a smile. We need a smile, so do a little like half crescent here for his smile. And that'll be our head. Now to make sure that this can attach to our paper plate, I'm gonna bring out the back here. And I'm gonna make kind of a little circle area on the other side that it'll be connecting to. And this section right here, that'll be the part that you tape or glue onto the paper plate. So this part sticks out and the rest of that stays glued. Now for the legs. These will be a little bit more of a rectangle shape or a square shape. Well, which is it, rectangle or square? I think for this I'm gonna do a little bit more of a square. Okay. So go ahead and make a square shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, that's kind of more of a trapezoid. Wait, so is it a square or a trapezoid? It's a trapezoid, okay? It's going to be a trapezoid. So you make one big trapezoid shape here for his leg. And then once again, you do another trapezoid, a little bit smaller behind it. And that way, that's two sets of his legs there. We're going to connect those two together at the top so we have our little gluing section there. And then feel free to add some half moon shapes for his toes. And then we'll go ahead and do that again so we have a set of back legs too. It's somewhat fascinating to watch, but it's also kind of slow. I hope you got animal facts for this, Bambi, or else we're just going to be staring at her making squiggles the whole time. There are 21 species of armadillo. Some armadillos are very small, while others can be very big. The smallest is the pink fairy armadillo, which is about 6 inches long. That's even less than that's about the size of a Subway sandwich actually, when you think about it. Normal 6-inch sandwich, not the foot-long one, that'd be too big. And giant armadillos are the largest species and can be about 5 feet long. That's almost taller than the boss. Alright, so here's our two sets of legs, and now for the tail. And the tail is just going to be a simple triangle shape. Just fast right there, little triangle. And then once again, you can add like little square, odd circular shapes for his scales. And that's basically going to be it. So these are the different body parts of our armadillo. The next thing we want to do is go over it in some kind of black marker. If armadillo sounds like it comes from another language, you'd be right. Armadillo is a Spanish word meaning little armored one, and refers to the bony plates that cover the back, head, legs, and tail of most of these creatures. Armadillos are the only living mammals that wear such shells. So, if it's got a shell and it's not an armadillo, it's not a mammal. So as you can see, I went over all the lines I wanted to keep it black. Now the next step is just to color it in. And you can make it any color you want. Can I color it? Sure thing, Chester. Yay! Hi, Chester. Oh, hi, Shelcter. This is Shelcter, our resident armadillo. Hi, what are you doing? I'm making a paper plate armadillo. He looks so cute. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Can I watch? Sure. There, he's all colored. Well, why did you give him blue toenail polish? I don't know, I thought it would bring out your eyes. Aw, you're so sweet, Chester. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is color our paper plate. That'll be the armadillo shell. Oh boy, can I help with this one? Sure, Shelcter. So, are you a 3-banded, a 6-banded, or a 9-banded armadillo? I'm a 3-banded one. Ah, okay. So you're not from America then? What? I think what Chester means, Shelcter, is that out of all the varieties of armadillo, all but one armadillo live in Latin America. You're a 3-banded armadillo, so you're not from the US, you're from a region in Latin America. The only armadillo in the United States is the 9-banded armadillo, which can be found in the southwest region, like Texas and Arizona and New Mexico, and they're often become roadkill. It's very unfortunate, actually. All right, we now have our fully colored armadillo body parts and armadillo shell, thanks to all of the coloring help from Chester and Shelcter. Thanks, boss. Oh, no, thank you, buddy. And all of our fans out there, thank you, too. Fans? Yeah, sure, we're recording this for YouTube. You didn't say this was going to be on the internet! I'm out of here! Some animals are just camera shy. So, the next thing we're going to do is cut these out. You forgot scissors again, didn't you? I forgot scissors. Alright, add scissors onto the list of things you're gonna need. Because how are you gonna attach these onto the shell unless you cut them out? Let's go get the scissors. Yeah, we'll be back. Okay, now we got the scissors, and we're gonna cut out the armadillo body shapes. Make that paper plate armadillo curl into a ball? Well, it might not be your kind of armadillo, Shelcter. What do you mean? Contrary to popular belief, not all armadillos are able to encase themselves in their shells. In fact, only the 3-banded armadillo, like Shelcter here, can, curling its head and back feet and contorting its shell into a hard ball that confounds would-be predators. That's right. If there's something scary that I think is going to attack me, I just do this. Very effective. Okay, now we've got all of our shapes cut out. The last step is to put our armadillo all together. If you want to hold our shell here, Chester. All right, so first we got to pick which side we want the head to be. Since we did make the tape or glue part of our head right here, we're going to put the head on this side of the body, which means our tail will go on this side of the body, and our legs will go somewhere on the bottom. A cool fact about our US 9-banded armadillo is that they are known for giving birth to 4 identical pups or baby armadillos at the same time. A baby armadillo is born without its bony plates. It takes a few weeks for the soft skin to turn into the hard armadillo armor. You always gotta watch out when you're using sticky materials. Most of the time my fingernail polish comes off with tape. Oh, it's stuck on my tongue! Help! Okay, ready? 1, 2. Ow! Oh! Ouch! This is only masking tape. And that is all there is to it. We now have our paper plate armadillo. I'm not quite sure if I like the head sticking out that far. I can always tape it closer to the shell, but that's pretty much all there is to it. This is a fairly simple craft. It's a lot of coloring, cutting, and gluing, so nothing that complicated. It seems like we started with our most complicated craft, the giraffe sock puppet, and now we've been slowly working our way towards more easily able to make crafts. Easy for you to say, I can't draw a circle. So I hope you enjoyed this how-to video. If you like this, make sure to put a pause up and press that like button. And don't forget to comment and subscribe as well. Go ahead and ding that bell for notifications to look forward to more future crafts next time. I got a huge lineup of crafts. I'm not quite sure what I want to do next time. Maybe could we make something a little more 3-dimensional again? You know, I think I might just have something that fits that mold. Oh boy! I don't think I could bite him at all.